We're here loading some, actually some waste wood. It might be good stuff for somebody. But we're gonna grease her up. She's due. We're looking for pine here. We got some nice cherries. Cherry for firewood. Got some locusts. Got a couple nice hemlocks still. That's a nice hemlock. Millable stuff. I'm looking for one more good black walnut. Yeah, I wish. Black locust. Let's see here. Got nice cherries over there. This pile right here is nice firewood. That's ready to go out. Now that battery's a 2017. The machine's a 2017. Actually, this thing only has a, what, 576 on it. For a 2017, it ain't bad. The last video I posted, I believe I had on there, it says the battery's good, but you don't want to mess around. It's a little on the low side for me. I don't want it doing that. Had to put a new end on the 7.3 because it almost caught on fire on me. 12 minutes on the jumpers, see what happens here. Fired right off. Not a little rough though. Well, I had to shut her down. I started hearing vibrating and it was vibrating. So I shut it right down and it started squeaking. And then I was checking my bait station. Looked like there was some activity. Somebody was playing around, but we'll get back to that. We're gonna open this up, get some of this ice off of here and see what that vibrating was about. All right, normally I think solar south for my equipment, right? Well, the back machine's shaded. Can't get at the back of it, and it was already trying to rip the seal. There's a seal around this, probably to keep dust and stuff out. It was starting to rip, so you just stop, you know. So keep that in mind if you got equipment. I was thinking that for sure. That's just how my mind works, to keep the cab, anything, so you can get in the cab, in the battery, you know, like you get the morning sun over here, goes around, melt the snow off the boom, you know, or the roof. But maybe we gotta spin her around to the back side. This is how I do all my equipment in the wintertime. You're thinking solar, you know. What a beautiful day though, February. All right, cool. Got the side open, checking the fluids, all good. Everything's good. I was able to get this thing open. I had to dump my water bottle. I left it on the dash of the truck actually with the heat on for 2-3 minutes, and then it warmed it up, you know, warm, you know, not freezing, and just dumped it on here real slow. Piece of the foam came off, whatever, is what it is. And I just gotta, this was baking in the sun, that came off, so it's melting. We're getting there. Gotta go nice and easy in the winter. Air filter's blown out, that's good. It's only got a couple hours on it. Yeah, and I'm gonna get the grease and see. Look at the ice. Look at the ice coming. It's rough, you know. It's rough out here, but you keep moving. Yeah, gotta take a break once in a while. Just getting her going. I'm gonna do some hot dogs actually. I need some good coals first. Heck yeah. I'm going for the slow roast on this one, Craig. Old Craiger showed up. The old Heartland. Yeah, we're trying to soak up some rays, you know? Don't get too much of that. All right, doing pretty good today. Just taking it easy. Gotta grease the machine. That was running good. I just want to show you this. I just was splitting this piece of hemlock. I go, those knots look like someone cut them. But they're pretty far deep into the, you know, in there. But you can see See him horizontal there? You can see the saw cut someone did. Check it out. See the saw cut? See if I get the light right. You can see it. They were cut with a saw. It's pretty wild. Look at that. Wow. All right, at the Vic yard. Just ran this. It's been about a month maybe since I ran it. 3 cranks, the baby fired right off. This thing is loyal. Just getting some pizza wood ready. I got an order from my buddy. I think in a couple weeks it'll be ready. And I believe it's going to be stored inside a building, so it'll have time to dry out for the season. That's beech. We're going to try some beech. It burns. I've been running it in the stove. It burns like blue looking. It's kind of nice. And then I got this container cleaned out. Just doing some poking around here. Spent an hour. Now I got to go do some other stuff. Be kind of cool. The weather's nice. I think it's over 45 degrees today. Yeah. We'll take the best of this and start stacking it somewhere. That's the next little plan. I have mountains of wood everywhere. I got to process it all this year. So, talking about that, this needs an oil change. This is the air cleaner. That's an oil bath. That needs to be cleaned out. And I haven't did it in a long time, but I think this carburetor, it's been over 10 years since it's been off of there. I might pull that carburetor off there, service it, because it stalled on me. And this never really stalls. So the governor's working. I tested that governor, so that was moving. Everything's moving. It just seemed like it was a little shy on fuel. So we'll see if there's any schmegma in there. You know? Yeah, keep her going. This is the world's slowest log splitter. I'll throw this in the video. This is my white Ford. I don't put this in the snow or the salt. I mean, very, very little, just to keep it running. What do we got there? 262. This one, the 99s. The glow plug light is over there on the bottom. I put the block heater on it for probably 40 minutes now. This hasn't ran. It's the end of February. This hasn't ran since Christmas-ish. Maybe even longer. I haven't fired it or nothing. I just basically forgot about it over here. So I got it plugged in, jumpers on it, and kerosene in the fuel. Here we go. No smoke. No smoke back there. Let's see. A little pingy sounding. Sounds good. New alternator. It's a 160 amper, but this one's due for an alternator. And I got to clean the terminals and batteries. This thing takes a beating, this one. Got the truck here. There's our load. Took me about 3 hours poking around, digging through piles, just searching for stuff that I can't do anything with. Can't sell it to any of the sawmill guys, like the big boys, you know, and the small bandsaw guys. They're not really interested. Maybe this guy right here, that's just 12-incher hemlock. But it's got, if you can see it, might have a little, actually it might have a little shake right there. But you can't really get much out of that log. And it was messed up on the other end, so it's junk. So this will be turned into animal bedding. Now, I don't know if there's any other than firewood, like campfire wood or boiler wood. I don't know if there's another resource. I mean, they're straight. Look how straight that thing is. This one right here, dead center. But they're going for animal bedding. They need it right now. And what I'm told is some of the sources from Canada and Vermont are, I guess there's some mills closing down. So this is getting to be a little bit harder commodity, but I believe if tree service guys and small guys like me, small haulers, can keep supplying material right here locally and then sold locally instead of the big box store selling the animal bedding, that's what you try to do. So I can't preach enough about supporting your local communities, and I ain't really making any money. This cost me money today, but it is nice to be able to run my equipment, do stuff of my own, at my own leisure, pick and choose. There's a million things I can say about this load. And you know what? I know the people that's getting this. I know all the locals with their horses or whatever animals, they're all getting this. So right here locally in Schenectady, Rotterdam, Pattersonville, what was the other one? Possibly Saratoga for another one. So kind of cool. Keep on keeping on.